Can't really think of another opening here, but I don't really want to do the hello and welcome to Let's Play Dark Souls with Antroid and hipp0cat, but I guess that's what I just did. Also, check out my new character icon with the boar helm on.
Looks cool. By the way, hello everyone.
Yes. We are going to face a couple new enemies and other exciting stuff today, but before everything I just want to check out what the helm actually does and how is it better for me than, well, almost everything seems to be better except for magic, fire and lightning defense. But that's not really important, so yeah, let's keep this thing on for now. Okay, first we're going down here, the unnecessary at this point part, although maybe there's like a key somewhere in here that I need later, because that can always happen. Also, that guy was totally leading me into an ambush. But of course these guys are... Oh. Okay, no magic then.
This helm is actually so massive that it makes a bit hard to see what's going on in front of you.
Well, it's only probably in such tight corridors, it shouldn't be a problem in more open areas. And I'm not sure if the defense difference that this helmet gives me is significant enough, but just, I don't know, even a tiny amount is enough for me to wear it, not to mention that it looks kind of funny. So, unless I really need to roll really fast, or need those 2 or 3 or 5 points in lightning, magic or fire defense, I'm going to keep it for now. Usually though, for the less stamina oriented classes, the light armor is obviously better, because it lets them roll around like crazy, and that's their primary method of defense. I mean, not miscreant. Trigor. What the fuck are they talking about? I have no idea.
I don't know, maybe it's even better that you cannot write whatever you want, because people start to come up with some crazy messages like this, which are probably funnier than whatever they would have written.
Exactly,
they have the ability to write whatever they want.
That's why I actually kind of prefer this system, because it leads to hilarious stuff like, I think I told you once, but you probably forgot because it was a long time ago, about the one place which has usually the most hilarious messages, like try using both hands, or weakness bleeding, or amazing chest ahead. That just wouldn't be as funny if they could type it freely. We'll get to there when we'll get to there. So for now, let's just, I think this place should be kind of short. I found something, I didn't pay attention to what I got there on that that wooden beam there, which I shouldn't even be able to walk on. Also, apparently there's a fog door in here, but there's no boss. We may get to the second boss here, to the next boss, but with the time constraint I'm not sure I'll be able to actually beat him. Also, there is a new type of enemy, Boulder Knight. I'm not entirely certain how they're spelled, with U or E, and but I guess if they drop a piece of equipment, we'll see. They aren't really very dangerous, despite being tall and menacing like the Black Knights. I think I can even block their attacks with my shield fine enough, and I should be able to even parry, if I, of course, relearn the timing.
When you said Boulder Knight, I just completely imagined a huge boulder in armor that just rolls at you.
That's definitely not the... Oh well, I am dead apparently. That's definitely not the type of boulder that I meant, but sure. I think it's similar to the Baldur's Gate game, that boulder.
Okay.
Baldur maybe, or Baldur, I'm not sure here, so... okay, whatever. Now we can actually skip that part that I just went through, so it's a trivial matter to get back to my corpse here, thanks to the invader. Someone in the comments said that maybe the invader actually wanted to help me because he saw how weak and pathetic I was.
Well, I don't know, he was kinda trying to fight you a little.
I think he was just pretending. I mean, he killed my buddy helper weak wife in like 2 hits, but yet for some reason when he hit me I didn't really take that much damage. Maybe the weak wife just wasn't using a shield, whatever. Okay, let's run away from these guys, because this is just pointless here. Damn it! That was
Did
more
he just
powerful.
backstab you?
No, backstab would play the whole animation, and I don't think enemies can do that. Well, maybe they can, I don't know. They can definitely parry, some of them at least. But I'm not sure they can backstab. Halberd. I remember watching a Let's Play here, layer... What? Where? I don't know. I don't think there was a layer around here. I remember watching a Let's Play where the dude was having so much trouble with next boss, and to be fair, next boss is really tough. He just then used the halberd and beat him easily, because the halberd is apparently a fucking beast in terms of damage, but I'm not sure I can wield it at this point. Also, these guys are becoming more strong in terms of health. Let's see if I can actually do the halberd thing. Where is it? Probably not if I can't wield the spear. Yeah, I need way more strength than I have. Well, not way, but still. I'm not sure my class would benefit greatly. Yeah, amazing weapon. Would benefit greatly from wasting 3 whole skill points into... Oh, fuck. Into strength. Okay, not going to even try and parry this guy, because I want to survive and get my corpse with my 2 humanities. Liquid ones that were on me there. Also, they can shield bash, and that takes off a lot of stamina, but I don't think it does much damage. Okay, let's try and backstab this guy, probably. Ah! Sometimes backstab just doesn't work when it should. Feels like more often than not you have to stand not directly behind the enemy, but kind of slightly to the side at a very light angle. I don't know why. But thankfully so far, when it mattered, it worked. Against the Black Knight, against the boar. And beware of lying in ambush. Well, that's an awkward way of saying there's an ambush ahead, I guess. Or maybe they think that me lying in ambush here would be dangerous. Okay, not the best place to try and run around this guy here. Let's lure him away. There is also even a bigger guy around here. I think he's like in that building here. Oh, 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 oh. Right there at the end of that hallway. That's also should be kind of easy for us. Well, okay, what was the delay there? I don't know. There is a bit of a control bug on the console version where sometimes you could press several, like, input stuff for several actions, and the character would do them in order even after you stop pressing buttons, like he was querying them. But I haven't experienced that on the PC version, to be honest, at all. This was probably not even it, there was just a bit of delay after my button press. Have to say, from what I remember of Blade of Darkness, another game that I'm looking forward to playing at some point, replaying rather. Dark Souls, despite having the reputation of a really difficult game, well, one-on-one sword fights are so much easier in it. I remember in Blade of Darkness, like the knight, if I played the knight, I would get mercilessly killed by the first orc on the 2nd level, and I could not for the life of me get past that point ever. And if I played as a dwarf, I just couldn't get past the first enemy, and so yeah, that's going to be fun if I get around to that. But this is Dark Souls, and this is an easy game, relaxing. I think it was that guy that killed me, I just killed, so... Or maybe not. No, maybe that guy is there where the prize is. Combo.
Holy shit.
Yeah, these guys do combos sometimes, and well, stun lock is bad for you. Okay, I want to kick, but controls for kick and this thing are kind of funky. You have to press forward and either weak or strong attack at the same time, and sometimes it doesn't really work. No, 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 no. Also, fun fact, this jumping attack here was stronger and quicker than just a strong attack, at least with the club, as far as I know from playing the club character and blocking, right? I always used the heavy attack, and it was very slow and very difficult to use, but then I learned of, well, the jumping attack, which I can't do reliably, but it just became trivial at that point. And as I said in the comments also, I'm kind of sad now that I didn't pick the deprived class and do the tank club wielder character, because that would be very handy for PvP and helping people with bosses, because that guy can take on absolutely anything without much trouble after some point. The beginning he has a lot of trouble, and some bosses are way harder if you play as him, but the payoff is worth it. I know people are saying how tough New Game Plus is, but I just breezed through it like without any effort as that guy. Oh, well, no backstab this time. Okay, I am kind of tempted to try and run around him and get my corpse, but that would probably lead to my untimely death here in this area. And I'm also tempted to try and parry, but once again that will probably lead to my untimely death.
Yeah, just do whatever makes you not die. Not that Antroid.
Yes, the process of elimination, I'm going to find one thing that is not going to make me die.
Drinking health potions is probably one of those things.
Yeah. Also, when he does that thing, when he points the sword forward like that, what he did it for a second there, I think that's his position that says like, I'm going to parry you if you do any attack on me at this point, so you have to be careful and look for what enemies are actually doing. Also plunge attack. Because parry from these guys is kinda deadly. I wonder if this was a plunge attack, but in any case it worked, and he dropped a rapier. Let's see if it's better than our sword. Maybe. Where is it? Rapier here. It's not better in any way except for a critical. But critical is only a little bit better. Critical is the damage multiplier for backstabs and parrying, and I'm hoping for a drop of one certain dagger later in the game. By the way, ooh, Night Shield should be better. The area where that thing drops, I think we saw, oh wow, this shield is heavy, but it has 100% physical damage reduction, so if I have stamina I should not take any damage with this shield, and some fire, which is pretty useful for the upcoming boss, because the upcoming boss breathes fire.
Isn't the dragon we have seen?
No, the dragon is optional. He is just always there. Yeah, thanks, Major. Well, you'll see. The boss is pretty close at this point. Unless I hit a stag somewhere around here with some other enemies, or I do stupid stuff like trying to parry guys. Praise the sun. So many messages, amazing treasure, amazing treasure. Well, there is something good there. This bridge, everyone who plays this game thinks that this bridge is going to collapse when you run across it, because at this point you kind of are wary of the way Dark Souls plays you, so to say. But this bridge is completely safe. Not like some bridges later in the game which literally just move to the side, left and right when you walk on them, which is a bit of a bitch, but as I am a master of platforming, I shouldn't have trouble with that. Okay, 2 zombies at once. I'm not sure I can take on this safely. Let's see if I can.
Well, shoot one with magic then.
Or I can just run away and maybe get into a better position, at least where someone isn't shooting at me constantly. Also drink a potion. Yeah, here the other guy shouldn't be able to even approach me, I think. Or maybe I should just, yes, shoot magic.
You are a sorcerer, right? So use some freaking magic.
Well, the classes in this game aren't that restrictive, so that if I'm a sorcerer, I should only use magic. Sorcerer is perfectly capable of getting to be a tank. It just determines his... Oh, I am in a shitty place. It just determines mainly his starting gear and his starting stats. Fucking hell. I can't see anything because of my freaking helmet here.
Well, at least it looks cool.
Yes, that's much more important. Also, good thing I'm so amazing at Dark Souls that I was able to get out of that situation. Yeah, that was dumb. And also I'm running out of healing items, and that was completely a waste of one. Oh shit.
Someone's gonna die.
Or someone's going to run around and maybe trick them all. Oh no. This was a mistake.
Clearly it was.
Well, on the plus side, I don't think my corpse is going to be here. My corpse is probably going to be on that bridge still. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, run past these guys again. Yeah. I want my humanities, damn it, even though I'm getting a lot of them just from doing nothing. And I was a bit mistaken last time when I said it was an online feature, because yeah, you just get humanities at random sometimes. Okay, hopefully that guy didn't see me. Not plunging, I just Goomba stomped him a little bit. Yeah.
Don't die, Antroid.
Well, I fucking hell.
Yeah, you gotta do something real quick.
My solution is to run away. Sometimes you can get out of the aggro range, so to speak, of some enemies, and they'll go back to their starting points.
I'm totally expecting like 10 guys to team up and kick your ass.
Well, 2 guys would be enough, but...
But 10 guys would be funnier.
Yes, but not more efficient, because I wanna be able to do stuff in this update before we suddenly have to drop everything and stop it. Okay, now I'm safe. This place is a bit of a sanctuary, because there's a bonfire. Yay for that. No more running through those guys. And, well, you can hear, probably.
Yeah, sounds like a blacksmith or something.
Yeah, exactly, there's a blacksmith down there, but I don't think we're even going to go see him at this point, because we don't have money, we don't have anything to do for him. I mean, for him to do, rather. And, well, who doesn't? And we have more important stuff, more pressing issues, so to speak. Ah, I get it. These guys probably just say, like, upvote me. Sure, why not? Ah, no, fuck it. Fuck that guy. This guy obviously deserves it more. He had 1 upvote already. Okay,
So, can somebody upvote your messages while you're not playing? Or do you have to be online?
I think I have to be online. I'm not sure the messages show up only if I'm online, my messages I mean. But I scarcely believe that I'm going to get bonuses while my game is offline. Well, who knows, maybe it has some way, although I really doubt it has, like, how can it have a way of tracking that for when I turn my game on? I mean, if my game is off, it can't do anything, really. Maybe there's like an account for my guy somewhere on the servers where it is safe that I should receive humanity when I log on or something.
Could be.
I really don't really know how network stuff works in games or pretty much anywhere. Let's see how this loser died. Pretty unspectacularly. What an idiot. What a total noob. Am I right or am I right?
Well, I don't know. You're an expert of Dark Souls, so
Yeah,
you
obviously.
probably know better.
I'm a master of Dark Souls, not an expert. I have 7 skill points in Dark Souls. Okay. Fuck you! Try jumping.
Talking
Try
about
jumping
masters
yourself.
and skill points, I played Might and Magic 10 a little bit, and it seems alright. And I kinda like it better than Legend of Grimrock, because it's like real turn-based game, unlike Grimrock, which is kinda bullshit.
Fucking hell, this guy heard me right at the last moment. That was probably dumb. Oh well, probably not. I wonder if I can make him somehow jump off this bridge, but probably with the way this game usually goes, it would be me who jumps off the bridge accidentally. Ah, pillars! Oh wow, my magic is fucking strong. Holy
You
shit.
should really use it more.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that I am a sorcerer. Well, to be honest, the fact that my magic runs out like this and isn't just restoring over time is a big factor of why I hesitate to use it sometimes because, well, when you're getting to a boss, you usually want to save all of your magic as much as you can for the boss because it's useful at bosses.
Well, if you die 10 million times while getting to the boss, I don't know. I don't think that's worth saving like half of your magic arrows or whatever.
Well, but the usual enemies, despite how I am showing right now, the usual enemies are easier to bypass without like magic and all you can do than the boss, because bosses in this game, some of them at least, just pretty much test your abilities to the fullest. Some of them are huge dicks, and the upcoming one, funnily enough, is one of my hardest bosses, so we'll have fun there. But now I'm going to run back to that one bonfire, kindle, become human probably, because otherwise this humanity is just going to disappear uselessly at some point. Also becoming human. Well, I'm not sure I should... There is an NPC, I think it's the Sunbro actually even, help sign before the boss, so I could make it a bit easier for myself, but seeing as last time I played the sorcerer when I didn't beat the game fully, but I got like half of it, I had a lot less trouble with some bosses than I had when I was a tank, which was the one playthrough that left most impressions, so because of that I still remember some bosses being bitches, even though I had easier time with them afterwards with the sorcerer. In any case, I think I want to try to beat at least to showcase the thing about the boss while I'm alone. And then maybe we'll see, maybe if I get desperate and die like 1,000 times, I'm going to turn human again and summon a helper. Also leveling up, I think some vitality is going to help. Vitality is just like the default stat you should raise when you're not sure. Of course, this early in the game, raising offensive stats is very pointful, but vitality is like always useful. Okay, let's go kill those 3 dudes again, and then take on the even bigger enemy than the Boulder Knights that I promised before. And there's another big enemy, unique big enemy afterwards, but well, we gotta live long enough to get there first, so we'll cross that bridge when we can get to it, or we'll burn that bridge when we cross it, or whatever. I think it's the first, but I like the second way more.
It's more like we're gonna fall off the bridge or something.
Yeah, we're gonna fall off that bridge when we get to it. That's the Dark Souls way of saying that. Yeah, and just having to be careful while fighting the weakest enemy type for the area is just a good showcase of why this game is good. Wow, so many summon signs. So I'm guessing this is, wow, 4 now. And 2 of them vanished, another one appeared. Holy shit, there's so much activity going on here. Alright, Titanite Shard, that's cool. Another one vanished. I'm not sure why they're all here. Doesn't seem to be like a hot spot. Although it's probably a spot everyone should cross when they get to the boss, but yeah, that's probably why they're all here. People can help on the way to the boss as well as the boss itself. So, oh, actually, I better, well, yeah, let's take on the biggest guy. Whatever. There's 3.
I don't know, just in case, try to be careful and not die.
I mean, what could that guy do to me, honestly?
Like,
does he look
crush
dangerous?
you to death with his enormous shield?
Oh fuck. Am I being invaded now? As you see, there's fog doors appeared, and that's usually a sign that I'm being invaded.
Well, there would be a message, I guess, if somebody invaded
Well,
you.
maybe a message is being a bit late. Yeah, and this guy really can crush you the fuck out if you have not full stamina. But the only reason fog doors could possibly appear is in Invader. No, you don't drink! Drinking is bad. Yeah, I could take on this guy with my sword, but that's not the sorcerer way. Titanite Shard. Hell yeah.
Well, in case you really are being invaded, you can call for more people to get slaughtered by the invaders.
Yeah, and there's even a guy in a wizard hat here, and there was a guy with a big club, which I respect because I come to love big clubs in Dark Souls. Oh, the fog doors disappeared, so I guess it's all good. I have no idea what just transpired here with the fog doors. Okay, they... Oh, what the is going on? I don't know. Whatever. Scary, man, scary. Firekeeper soul. A good thing to find. Also, there's a guy up there, but he doesn't seem to see me at this point. And 2 of the 3 boulder knights there, which are good people for the... Come on! Let me through! I think this might be like me... Someone is attempting to invade me or something, maybe it'll fail. And I'll be free to go to... Yeah, shortcut ahead. Try ranged battle. This is a shortcut. I don't think you recognize, but... This goes straight down to Firelink Shrine, where we had a similar lift setup. But I guess for now I may try to... Oh, well, no. That dude comes first. I should kill him first.
Okay, Antroid, just give me a moment here. I will mute my microphone for a minute.
Sure.
Okay, I'm back.
Alright, you didn't miss much, or you probably saw it all. I just slaughtered that guy mercilessly. Freaking fog doors still bother me, and I think I won't be permitted... Well, there's ominous sounds. Damn it.
Shit.
Hygrocybe. Oh well, Hygrocybe then... Damn it. Come on, summon another guy. Can I even summon someone else when I think I should be able to. Oh, someone is killing someone. I hear it. I'm not sure if... Oh... Oh, someone rang the bell of Undead. I'm not sure if... Okay, this guy is clearly above my level.
It's like that guy I've seen in a video in the exact same armor.
Amazing. I love this guy just for doing that dead gesture after he killed me in one shot.
I don't know, what's the fucking purpose of invading people like that? I
Well,
mean,
I guess he got some souls of it and just trolled a little bit. That's fun, I don't know. It's fun, it's all good fun.
I never understood those like player killers in MMORPGs and the like. Like, what's the point of killing a dude if you just murder him in one hit? And what's the fucking purpose? There is no challenge, there is no real profit. So you just do that for the sole purpose of being a dick? I don't know. What's the point?
I could try to play the armchair psychologist here and say like this. They have the feeling of power which they so sorely lack in real life and blah blah blah.
They have tiny penises.
Yeah, but I don't really like people who do that kind of stuff. I mean, theorize like that, because I don't know, maybe it's just fun. Sometimes maybe it's just fun. Maybe he does, I'm not sure how the online stuff here works. Maybe he does get a profit of it, although I doubt he's doing it for the profit. Maybe he's just like, I don't know, I think he's just having fun of it, so whatever. I would have been killed by some enemies anyway, and now that I'm not human anymore, I can't be invaded, so I guess it's all good. And I did kindle the bonfire. So now I have 10 Estus flasks for this, which is nice. And that big guy is dead, so I have my magic back, and I'm just trying to see the positives here desperately.
Okay. Sorry, muted again.
Whatever. What's going on there? Some embarrassing dialogues or conversations? Okay, for a while he's muted, I'm going to go down this lift, a shortcut, and use my Firekeeper soul that I just got. And also maybe get off earlier than I was supposed to. Hop. Okay, I don't rightly remember all the stuff you can get here, but Well, obviously you can get on the... I think I just... Oh no, maybe it's okay.
Okay, what did I miss?
Well,
You're in a completely new area. Oh, you used that elevator you mentioned, right?
Yes, I use that elevator, and I'm going to make use of that Firekeeper soul that I found on that altar. Also, there's a crow.
And are you checking out those roofs that you said you had to get on the roofs?
Yep. Up. Asylum key. Sunbeams look kinda weird when viewed like this from the top.
Yeah, I would assume this is some kind of an item and I would just fall down.
And you'd probably die for that. But there's the big crow, and if I can get back up on this structure, yes.
Oh, holy shit.
Yes, quite right. I think there might be another item around here somewhere, but the most important part, of course, I'm saving that for later, because I am not nearly strong enough for that at this point. But there is a nest here.
Really?
Yes.
And what does that do?
If we lie like that for some time, the crow is going to pick us up and carry us back to that other nest in the asylum, and that's the way to go back and forth. So that's how we return to the asylum eventually when we are up to it. Okay, I am not sure I am missing anything else important here. Though there's a nagging feeling in the back of my mind that I am, but oh fuck it. The most important part here, of course, is the Firekeeper soul, which is, I may have said, I think I said it before. We can,
yeah, you mentioned the souls.
we can give it to the Firekeeper down there. Also talk to this guy.
Ah, your face. You're practically hollow.
How can you see my face?
Going hollow could solve quite a bit.
Maybe he thought that this boar head is your actual head.
Well, to be fair, I don't look much better without it, so... yeah, whatever, let's reinforce Estus Flask! So we now have Estus Flask +1, which will restore a bit more health with each use. That's the general use of the Firekeeper souls, although I think there's... Well, you can use it for souls, just like any other soul, I think. Okay, let's up... whatever, I may need some endurance, as I am making use of a shield. I have an okay roll, not the fast roll, but okay. Also, let's see if the companions of this fucking guy have arrived. No, they haven't. Well, screw you then. As he said...
Do you have any plan in leveling up your stats, or do you just, well, I guess I need that?
Well, I don't usually plan anything anywhere, so no, not really. Oh wow, so many people are ringing that bell. That's cool. Another online feature you can heal, I mean, hear when someone in another game rings the bell. But no, I know the general outline. This guy makes the most use out of intelligence and dexterity, and of course vitality is going to be important, because he is a character in Dark Souls, and if you're a character in Dark Souls, vitality is important. But... what prison? Ah, yeah, right, there is a prisoner here. But... just... usually you level up what you think you need. There's a stumble again, because apparently, even though he's blocking my magic, I'm doing enough damage for him to stumble. Frickin' hell! Nope. Okay, first of all, another up here, okay. Let's go kill that dude on top there, because he is going to be annoying. He can cast a buff, an area effect buff, that ups everyone's strength. That's true, that's a good message. And that buff, well, he does a stupid dance, but it's effective, so there he goes.
Whoa.
Fun fact, I can get his stuff and I can do that dance. But for now, let's see
should
who's...
not buff enemies. It should like lower their morale or something. Like, why the hell is this guy with us?
Fucking hell. Yep. His magic missile is evidently, well, in this case there's a soul arrow, or not magic missile, but his are evidently more powerful. Of course, if I wasn't missing so much, I would probably be able to kill him with my supply. Yeah. And his also are homing just like mine, probably even better. Of course, I'm in this position. Maybe I don't even have to move. Let's see. Damn it! But if I step any closer to the doorway, there's like 1,000 zombies there that are all buffed. Well, I am terrible at this. This is evidently not Quake. And the grenades. But I think we have it in the bag here.
What do you have in the bag? A grenade launcher?
A cat. No,
Okay.
this guy. Well, almost in the bag. And he just falls down. Doesn't die though, I think.
Just
And he's-
hurry up so he wouldn't heal or something.
I don't think he can heal, but he was doing the oh thing, which I think the sound of his dance makes even more down. Okay, let's not go any further there, because those guys, oh well, one of them heard it. A commotion, doesn't appear to want to go and check it out, because when I shoot him with an arrow, that was probably not my smartest move, because it attracted the attention of the other guy. I should be able to kill this guy first. Unless, of course, they do that, or I do that. Rather, it was obviously my fault. Eesh. Don't drink around here.
Public intoxication is prohibited.
Yes, and also here he's buffed, so oh I don't want to go into the shortcut yet.
It looks like you're having some problems.
Ah?
He disappeared? What?
That was my intention all along.
Of course it was.
This is a trick that I totally know, making people despawn. Oh, chicken! Chicken? Yeah, he probably just reset his position or something. And no, I'm not having any trouble whatsoever.
I don't know, you have a firebomb, I think. Use it?
I don't think I
maybe?
have it in my quick thing slot. Oh, no. Fuck off! And don't get stuck here. Ah! Well, now I can probably do that.
I think it's about time you run to a place where recovering your corpse will be easy.
Well, I'm precisely in such a place here. Luckily, I'm just before a bonfire. Okay, that guy's well, not anymore. But yeah, they are returning to their spots because I'm too far from the... I was too far from the aggro point. Nope. What's going on? Decide already. Ah, where is my firebomb? In any case, I think I have one of them. One weak firebomb is not going to do me much help here. These guys are good for grinding some Titanite shards and some souls at this point, but of course I'm not going to do this now because I'm having enough trouble as it is. Bad thing is you can't roll when you don't have any stamina, so just going all out and attacking like that madly is a very bad idea actually. Doesn't keep me from doing it, of course, but it is. Stop fucking drinking! Haha! Well, no haha, still alive.
You're always making all sorts of funny sounds when you're playing games. So I was even thinking about cutting out all those sounds from Quake Let's Play and composing them in an amusing manner, but I'm too lazy to do that, so somebody should totally do this.
Like make a remix of
Yes, exactly.
Well, I don't know, if someone has too much time on their hands, of course, if you remember, I thought about doing something like, I wanna screw you, Cyberman, ah ha 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 ha, or something with your sounds. But of course, just like you, I didn't have enough will or effort to spend on that kind of thing. Nope. Nope. Right, let's go kill the 1,000 zombies and... well, as stupid as it is without any magic... actually, yeah, that's pretty fucking stupid. Let's go and get our magic back. And our Estus back.
And all the enemies back.
Well, the three hardest guys there, they aren't on the way to the boss, and that guy with the staff who does dances, he doesn't respawn. So effectively I'm going to only resurrect these three weak assholes on the way, which isn't much trouble. So let's go ahead and try to get to the boss, because that one horde of weak zombies is the last obstacle before the boss. Although I am tempted to go right there and see a guy, if he's there. Should be sitting on the left there. Ah yes, one more example of ridiculous headgear that we can later obtain. It's called the onion helmet by people.
Okay. How do I get this fucking thing off my head?
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegmeyer of Katerina. Quite honestly, I've run flat up against a wall, or a gate, I should say. The thing just won't budge, no matter how long I wait. And oh, have I waited. So here I sit, in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak.
From last video I learned that I have to do one thing, and one thing only, and it is to raise the volume of voices. Because your mic gives some noise, and these people talk very quietly.
Still closed. Still closed.
Yeah, so he's just sitting here hoping against all hope that the gate is going to open at some point, which it, spoiler, doesn't until I open it. So good luck with that, pal. He's usually, you encounter him a couple times across the game, and he's one of those NPCs that has a quest line that you can do stuff for him, and just in general.
Is opening the gate one of those things
Well,
you can do?
it's game progress, because I have to do it in any way. So, well, yeah, that will make him travel to a next place where he sits and waits for stuff to magically resolve itself. And that's basically what he's going to be doing most of the time.
Why can't you do that? Well, actually, you kinda did that in the previous video when the invader opened shit for you.
Yeah, but I was impatient and also very considerate of my viewership. So he probably doesn't have any followers on YouTube, so he can afford to just sit there and do nothing. I kind of want my backsteps to kill these guys in one hit.
Well,
Maybe I
yeah,
should...
they certainly look like they should be killing things in one hit. It's like one of those RPG things where you shoot a guy with an arrow in his freaking eye and he just keeps fighting you like nothing happened.
Well, there are zombies, so I guess it's somewhat justified that crushing and slicing their vital organs doesn't necessarily kill them right off the bat. But as dexterity is one of my primary stats that I should raise, I guess next time I'm going to raise a bit of dexterity, and that is going to help me because the sword scales well with dexterity. Also, I'm not going to waste magic on this guy, I'm just going to lure him out here, hopefully defeat him in sword-to-sword combat. Another bloodstain there, another noob who totally sucks in this game, died there. Okay, that's that pose. That pose means he's going to parry. I wish I could parry well, but I have just to settle for this kind of stuff. It's a good tactic against bigger enemies. Just try to run around them, wait until they do an attack that stops them from turning around, and do a backstab if you can, of course. If you can't, just suffer damage or try to roll away.
Can you damage enemies while they are standing up after a backstab?
I don't think so, no. As you see, no, I can't.
This kinda reminded me about Assassin's Creed, where the most... well, Assassin's Creed 1, where the easiest way to kill a dude is just to actually counterattack. And sometimes you don't kill people with counterattack and they just kind of fall on the ground, and while they're standing up you can just murder them without any problems at all. And when I was playing Assassin's Creed I was using that a lot, basically all the time. And then I came to a boss fight, so to speak, where that didn't work.
Oh.
The dude just didn't get any damage from those attacks while he was standing up. And I had to learn how to actually break defenses and shit while fighting the boss, and that was funny, to say the least.
Meanwhile, I'm just fighting a horde here. They're actually fairly dangerous, because they can overwhelm you like zombies tend to do. Because there's a lot of them, and you can't always reach all of them with your strikes, and some is going to go while you're in animation and hit your ass and stun lock you, and then all of them can hit you. I even wasted some magic on the first dudes because it has a point.
Well, there are a lot of them.
And I should really go to my mod settings, the mouse thing, and make it easier to switch freaking lock on between enemies, because before, when I didn't use that mod, lock on would just jump from enemy to enemy spontaneously sometimes and fuck me up totally. So I set it to be a bit tighter, and now I cannot switch it unless I do really mouse movements. And someone died here. I bet it was amusing. And can't really do that in the middle of combat too well. Also, prisoner somewhere around here should be a prisoner. First of all, let's go. I think maybe he's
in one of the barrels.
No, that's later. I bet you didn't expect that there is actually a guy inside the barrel in this game.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
That's actually, if you remember, I said that exactly one place in the game where rolling through barrels is better than hitting them with a sword, because that's that guy. If you hit the barrel he's in with a sword, he's going to be angry at you because you're going to hit him with a sword as a result.
And of course there is no way of knowing that beforehand.
No, you can see his head sticking out.
Oh.
And I think he even cries for help when you come into the room. So that was just a stupidity if you hit it with a sword. And there is actually a way, I remembered. I don't think I talked about it before, but for some time I thought that there is no way to become friendly with NPCs again after even accidentally hitting them. But there is a dude actually nearby here, just past the boss, that I'm going to die horribly to, probably. There's a dude who sells indulgences, or whatever they're called, like the slips, the cards that the church sells for, like, you don't have any sins anymore because you paid for this paper, that kind of thing. Absolves you of your sins, and that makes all the NPCs friendly again, because they somehow learn that you did that. Liar, that's true. Now this guy, yeah, you can destroy. This is the door you have to destroy. Well, there is a thingy here. That's not the guy, that's just a corpse. The only case when there's stuff in barrels is when there's a corpse in them. Humanity. Oh, the humanity. So, this guy, we'll touch on him later. For now I'll just say that the liar thing is true. And he is kind of a cunt. Pardon my language. Everyone seems to be very, thinly veiledly calling him a liar still.
Still human, are you?
Yep.
Then I am in luck. Could you help me? As you can see, I am stuck without recourse.
Sure. Okay, use mystery key, I get it. Get off my lawn. Okay.
Thank you. Yes, sincerely. I am Knight Lautrec of Karim. I truly appreciate this, and I guarantee a reward. Only later.
This is actually not a lie. I think he's going to give us some really shitty thing, but even later we're going to get like the best ring in the game from him. So also it's a pity that he doesn't stand up because his armor is kind of cool. He is a knight of some goddess that I don't really remember. Goddess of I think it's like favor and protection, and his chest piece looks like, well, I think we'll probably get his chest piece somewhere, so we'll see it eventually. There is like engraved arms on it that makes it look like someone is hugging him, the goddess presumably. So that's
So
kind of
what
interesting.
was all that about the liar thing?
Well, okay, while I climb this ladder to the boss and the next ladder, I'm going to slightly, not spoiler, but slightly like warn about that. He's going to end up at Firing Shrine like most people that we save. But he's going to do something nasty there and run away.
Okay.
So he's not very good, at least. But that nasty thing can be reversed if you know what to do. And I'm going to do that to just see the most of the storyline. I could, like most people, he's sitting right on the ledge. Most people just kick him off there because you get the best ring that way if you kick him off the ledge and then quickly quit the game and relog, because that resets the position of his corpse and you can loot it and he has the ring. But I'm not going to do that. I want to see the stuff that, and most of all I want to show the stuff that he does because I saw it already. I had it happen to me. Okay, here is the boss that is a total cunt, and I'm probably going to die. Oh man, oh boy. This is probably going to be just like the Taurus demon, and that in this video I'm going to die to it once or twice and then stop it, and next time maybe I'll kill him if I'm lucky. Okay, so welcome Bell Gargoyle. It's one of the monsters whose tail we can cut off. You can see probably the axe on his tail. You can get that, and it kind of flails around if we swing it. I'm not sure if I'm able to do that, because even though you don't really have to like cut the tail specifically, you have to only attack it. This guy makes it kind of hard to get back around him. Although a couple times I managed to cut off his tail accidentally, so maybe it'll happen. You can even use magic to attack him, and if you attack him from behind, his tail will eventually take enough damage and get cut off. Also, he won't be able to do that attack anymore if you cut off his tail, but it's not the most dangerous thing he does. And he may not seem like he's too dangerous at this point, but there's a little twist here, which comes a bit later, which made me very scared of all the future bosses, even though most of them didn't have such a twist anymore. Okay, my magic would probably do a lot more damage, but I want to save it until after the twist, because then it's when it's really going to help. Right now I just have to carefully dodge and block and not fall off the roof. Also, being a bit lower than him is... Ah, freaking hell. I said not fall off the roof!
Not fall off the roof? Okay.
I was just about to say that being lower than him is good, because he can miss some of his attacks. Ah, yeah, Indictment, that's the thing that I can buy. He can miss some of his attacks, but of course I went too far, and too far down, and I fell off the roof. That's...
Can you recover your corpse? Will it be on the roof?
Yes, it
Or
will be
down
on the
there?
roof. If you fall off somewhere, your corpse is usually on the place that you've fallen off from. So I said it, I think, in the first video, because the corpse thing is put not exactly where you died, but like 5 seconds before, just precisely for that kind of stuff. Okay, all I have to deal with is
Are
these two
there
guys.
any situations in the game where it's absolutely impossible to recover your body?
I don't think so. I don't really think so, unless you like, well, I think if you fall and take fall damage, there isn't a fall long enough in the game for 5 seconds to pass, or in some ways so that the corpse is going to be like in the middle of air. I don't think that can happen, or where you fell down, because if you take fall damage to die, you die instantly. So and I can't think of any other situation where you would somehow get to a place where you wouldn't be able to get afterwards and die there. There is like, I know at least one place in the game where you can totally stuck and not be able to get out of it, because it's a geometry error. But you can always use a homeward bone to teleport back to a bonfire or something, so it's not all bad. And I think if you're stuck there, you can still recover your corpse from a slight distance, so it's all good. Of course, the matter of recovering the corpse is usually just getting to it, because you're impatient, and even though you can't afford really taking any risks at this point because you don't want to die again, usually you end up hurrying just a little bit too much and dying again, and losing like 10,000 souls that you forgot to spend. Okay, this guy and the horde of zombies, and we can try the boss again. Maybe next time I'll summon an NPC, but I want to at least show off the twist here. Fuck you! Nobody Goomba stomps but me. Well, that was a failure. Obviously this isn't high enough for a plunge attack. Kinda want to do this again. Maybe it'll happen. Let's see. Come on. Come on. Disappear. Please. Haha! Wow, so it does work. I bet he's just... yeah, he's just back there. So I guess when enemies get to a transition point like that, they just reset their position. That's interesting to know. I didn't know that before. Okay, stop doing that. Stop putting your sword light right through my head. This looks kinda dumb. Nah. Ga 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 ga. No, these guys are smart. Well, look, luckily they don't kill me in one shot. Also, that thing doing that is dumb when I have magic, because that doesn't protect him from my spells whatsoever, obviously. Okay, I can afford one Estus and some magic, and maybe I'll need another Estus or two after this horde thing here. Kinda tempted to run through and maybe get to that staircase. Let's try it. Whatever, I didn't have too much on me. Oh no, there's people there. Aha! Of course,
what was that sound just now?
That was I got like a comment on YouTube. They are going to climb after me, but I don't think they can get through the fog door when I get to the boss. Of course they can. If I stand right next to the freaking fog door, they can hit me through it, which is funny. I think they can at least. Okay, this camera isn't helping. All right, let's take it seriously. Though I still want to cut off his tail. And yeah, the camera is kind of treacherous here. Can fuck you up a little bit. But it's better to stay focused most of the time on people. Of course, there is always a good solution. Well, I can just turn human and summon an NPC here to help. Or a live dude. But I can always grind a little bit on those boulder knights there in the church and put a couple points into whatever I lacked. I think it was strength to get a halberd or a spear, but strength isn't really worth buffing as this guy, as I said before. So, well, there is a solution, of course, the easy solution of summoning, so shouldn't be too bit of a roadblock in any case. Damn it. And he doesn't do that much damage yet with his strikes, even when I don't block them, so yeah. First half here before the twist thing, not really difficult unless you are stupid like me and jump off. Sadly he cannot jump off, I don't think. Although there are enemies with wings like that later that can jump off roofs, and funnily enough, funnily enough they don't really fly up when they fall and die. But not the boss, of course. This isn't like the Taurus demon who willingly jumped after me that one time. Okay, attacking him up front probably not the best idea. Aha, I think I hit the tail there. I don't know why I'm even trying, probably just to showcase the weapons, because they are interesting looking at least. But I will not have nearly enough stats to use most of those weapons, I think. Because such big weapons usually require a ton of strength. Well, the music is kinda cool. Most of the boss music is different in this game, unique for the bosses, even though this sounds really similar to the previous boss theme, but it's a different track, and most of the rest of them are even more unique and cool. My favorite is probably one that the one music theme that I cannot spoil here, because the name of the boss, well, we'll get to that. Haha, fuck you, Gargoyle Tail Axe. I don't think his tail stays cut off if you die and come back, but you don't get the second axe, of course. And right about now is when the twist. Aha, there's a twist.
Holy shit.
Now there's two of them, and they can now breathe fire, of course, which is going to fuck me up royally. And this is where the fight becomes a huge cunt.
Well, at least the second gargoyle doesn't come with a full health bar.
Yeah, that's nice. And my run, roll. My magic
Will
seems
there
to
be more of them, or just
no.
these two?
Luckily it's only two. But trust me, if I didn't have magic here, I would be completely defenseless, because I really suck at this usually. I'm actually surprised that I already managed to kill one. I guess the impression that I had fighting this boss as a tank character with my club really stuck, because this is freaking impossible if you are a melee character. Well, possible of course, because I eventually did it, but this feels like cheesing it. You have to understand how difficult it is to approach anyone while one is attacking and the other is breathing fire all over the place. Ah no, don't die right here, that's dumb. Yeah, I am the best. Or just I am completely exploiting my magic here. Of course there's
Well,
a valid
you are a
tactic.
freaking wizard, so it's not exploiting as much as, well, using your character properly.
I guess I'm a bit overpowered. Yeah, can't really wield this weapon effectively, but it doesn't stop me from trying. Ah, it doesn't even wiggle. Disappointment. I think there... or does it slightly? No, I don't think so. I think there should be at least one tail weapon that wiggles a little bit when you... good luck when you use it. But yeah, that's the Gargoyle Tail Axe. Of course I'm going to switch back to my sword here, because this is going to be... I can't use my shield, I don't do much damage because I don't have enough power for that. Alright, let's go ring the bell, which is right up there. Need...
Okay. Whoa, you still managed to write something inappropriate even with the limited amount of phrases.
Well, of course. And you know, the first, well, Demon Souls, I kinda almost called it the first game, but it's really similar to this, and there's a lot of recurring stuff. And there is, like, here all the item names, or most of the item names, or just general stuff in there. Right. And one of the items dropped off some slugs was, drumroll, sticky white stuff. Literally, that's the name of the item. And it featured in so many inappropriate messages you can't even imagine. I wonder if there is a name. Well, where is... someday I'm going to remember which button does what. Is there that pile of shit name, I wonder? Attribute concepts, objects. Amazing trap, amazing ember, amazing chest. Try me. No, that's not funny. There's probably no dung pile in here, yeah. Oh well. Try concepts. Try resignation. I think that's a good message to write. Probably not the best place for it, because it's after the boss. I should have written this before the boss. Damn it. Oh well. I think I'm going to end by running quickly back to Firling and getting whatever that Night Lautrec promised me. And then we can begin our descent to the second bell, which is down in Blighttown, as the guy helpfully said at the very beginning. Also, there's a bit of a scary thing here on the descent. As I said, there's the guy who sells us those things, which I don't remember the proper name of, and he's kinda creepy. We just don't expect him, la 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 la, going back, boom! And he's just standing here like that.
Princess.
Greetings. I am Oswald of Kareem, the Power. Thou art a friend. For thee, a warm welcome.
Some of his dialogue is kinda
Cometh not
creepy.
to confess, or to accuse.
Ooh.
For indeed, all sin is my domain.
I forget what he sells. Some of these things, purging stone is kinda useful at some point. This is not what I need. Velka's talisman, not what I need. Boots bleeding resistance, not really useful. I thought he sold curses. But maybe he just sells the healing from curses. Oh well. Velka's talisman. Talismans are like my magic wand, only for casting miracles, and I think this is the only one. Yep. The blah 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 blah. This is the only talisman in the game that doesn't scale with your faith but scales with your intelligence. So I, as an intelligent character, I should probably benefit. Should I choose to cast some miracles, I could use this talisman and still be effective. So maybe at some point, if I have miracles, I'm going to go back here and buy that. Let's learn his gesture. I think that's the gesture that that guy did, the invader. I am just pure and innocent.
Thou art welcome any time. It is only human to commit a sin.
Now he's gonna laugh?
How did you know?
Whoa, what's up with the laughing, really? Is that intentional, or they just somehow haven't noticed the fact that all of their freaking NPCs laugh like maniacs?
I am on the fence between intentional, completely intentional, and just this being the style of writing in the game. I'm not sure they thought, everyone needs to laugh after their statements, but I think just most of the dialogue is such that it's appropriate to kind of laugh nervously or creepily or maniacally after you say whatever they say. Let's go back to Firling. There's way less zombies here than I think there should be. Maybe some of them just ran back to their places. I was kinda looking forward to maybe throwing some of them off ladders, but well, I'll settle just for killing them the old-fashioned way. Goomba Stomp. Oh shit. Yeah, there's the rest of them. Because now I'm completely free to use my magic if I can see anything. And this guy's magic kills in one hit, so that's cool. Although it misses when you're really close, because the starting point of your missile is kind of high. Also, these guys can go into rampage, just do a ridiculous combo of just swinging madly, and that can kill me if I get stuck by, like, stun locked by it. Ugh. These wiggling corpses just sometimes look like an actual enemy. Scared BG. Why did I jump here? Some boulder is going to notice me. Some of them. Fuck this. Fuck this. I'm just running back to my bonfire. I'm going to spend. Yeah, I should have probably run to the lift. Oh well, too late now. Yeah, I'm going to do that right after dispatching the boulder knights. By way of sitting at the bonfire, because they respect my need to rest. Yeah. Also, this place is kinda memorable for me for a reason that the first time when I was considering let's playing this game, I tried FRAPS. I was around here. Okay, Dex. I wanted to do some Dex and some intelligence. Now my magic is going to be a bit stronger and probably my sword also. That's cool. I was around here somewhere and I was testing out FRAPS. I found out that you can't turn on FRAPS while mid-game, Then I found out that you can turn it in the menu and then go into game and it records correctly. Well, now it records correctly, but then, when I was trying it then, it completely broke the game. So I just fell through the floor immediately, and I was in the void under the floor. I could kind of still slightly run and roll around, but I was completely stuck. I think I had a homeward bone, so that saved me, because at first I quit the game, and when I reloaded, of course I was still there under the floor, because the game is good like that. Even without FRAPS, I was still under there. But for some reason now it works. I don't know. I don't know what's up with that.
It's really freaking strange, because FRAPS is supposed to record everything DirectX and OpenGL related, so it just makes you think, what the hell did they do with the graphics in this game, so it doesn't record.
Well, there is some, I don't know, this, of course this is the port, so maybe there is some funky shit with the graphics, and there is the mod that I'm using, maybe it also adds another layer of funky shit on the graphics. Also, this is, because you missed it, this is how you depart earlier and go on the roofs.
Okay.
Alright, let's go down there to Nightlow track and maybe get congratulated by the crestfallen dude for our bell ringing. These guys still aren't here. Oh well.
Does he have the same shield as you do?
Maybe. Yeah, yeah. The same shield. And of course I can get his armor at some point, I guess. They are all wearing real armor. I can get the crestfallen knight's armor. And Nightlord, well, Nightlord wears his unique armor set, of course, but I can get it somehow, I think. Well, someone managed to play here? Ah, he was trying to parry, probably a skeleton. I can sympathize with that.
Why, what a surprise. I didn't expect you to make it. Oh, somebody rang the bell. Wait, was it you?
Yep.
You never give up, do you? I don't know how you do it. Well, don't stop now. Only one more. But it's going to be suicide.
There's a bit of truth in that settlement statement, because the next bell is just so much harder to get to, it's not even funny.
Ah, hello there. I have your reward. Please, accept it. I am grateful to you for freeing me. Not enough for you? Well, let's not be greedy now.
You know this guy is sinister because he laughed 2 times.
Yeah.
And of course that voice. Although, funnily enough, I was completely not suspicious of him whatsoever when I played this game before. So him doing that nasty thing actually came as a surprise. Well, but yeah, I guess most people would be suspicious because just of his way of talking. Also, before I forget, just because we have like 5 minutes left. Well, we have a lot more because I have more free space on the hard drive, but of course I just want to do one little thing here back down in New London ruins.
Is this that place with the ghosts?
Yep, the ghosts are over there. They don't appear unless you walk right. Oh, this guy is just laying here, taking in the view.
Can you kick him down?
Maybe. Oh, of course I didn't manage to do a kick, and he...
Well, good enough.
Yeah. Ooh. Be careful not to fall off here, but there's a dude here. He's just sitting trapped.
Well, this is unusual. You haven't lost your head. And more importantly, you're free. How on earth? Well, I shouldn't pry. I'm Ricky of Vinheim. I was once an established smith, but look at me now. Can you believe it?
Again.
What is it? Have you? Oh no. Don't worry. I've no intention of escaping. It's safe here. I can't bear the thought of going hollow out there. Although, I must admit, I've not much to occupy myself. How about this? I could forge your weapons, albeit with rather minimal tools. I'll show you what made me the best in Vinheim.
So he is another blacksmith like that dude that we didn't even see, but he is not very good because he only does magical stuff. and he doesn't sell a lot of stuff, he doesn't have a lot of options, but I guess there might be some use to him, I don't know. He's the only one who can enchant magical weapons. Because only magical. There's a lot of enchantments like fire, lightning, whatever, but there is a magical, and I think something like that, and he's the one who can do it.
There's nothing to talk about. We're both cursed, undead. But what's there really to moan about?
This guy is not the most optimistic in the game, but
smithing helps soothe my
close.
nerves. Don't let me wither away out of idleness.
So somebody decided to lock him up in a cell that doesn't look really strong, and I don't know, that guy must be bored. I guess I'll just give him some smithing instruments that he could totally use to break the door.
Actually, I think he locked himself up to be safe from the zombies. I think unless he might have said it, just hinted at it here. I don't really remember all his dialogue that we just heard, but he might hint at it later if we talk to him more. I think it's pretty certain that he locked himself up there to just escape from the horrors of this world. Yes, he is undead like everyone who is around here. I think maybe the clerics aren't undead, the ones that have the quest in the catacombs, as that guy might have said, the fat guy who doesn't like me very much. But most of people here are undead, and they just went here out of desperation, because the outside world, where the real humans still live, they don't really like undead, and they either corral them and... oh, thanks. Corral them and lock them up in the asylum, or the undead manage to escape by themselves and run here, just because I guess there is this legend that goes around that undead can do something cool here. Let's actually, you know what, gesture, where is my... that second? Oh, it's the insert, right, I remember. This is the thing that guy did, I think. Come at me, bro. Someday I'll be worthy of doing that gesture to some people. But yeah, next time we are going, I think we're going to go back up there to the smith guy, blacksmith. Funny enough, I don't really remember where to go at this point. I know the general direction and locations, but I kind of forgot how to get there. Let's see, maybe there is a key that... ah, yes, opens door leading to lower Undead. So there is a way to go, plausible way to go for us, where we can do some things. Behind the blacksmith there, we'll get to some forest, maybe kill some shrubs or something. Or we can do the story stuff, get to Undead again, open some locked door there, and proceed lower and lower and lower and lower. I have not decided yet, but if like this last week was any indication, hipp0cat is not going to agree to record on a weekday, so I'll have the whole week to think about where to go next time. But there's always hoping that he'll be free, because I want to get done with this game as quick as possible. I really, like, every day I just spend some time at work thinking about how much I want to play Dark Souls again. This is how much I love the game. I wonder how this guy managed to post this message this high. But whatever. So this is Let's Play Dark Souls, episode 4 I think it was, done. And just, I guess, goodbye, see you next time.
Goodbye.